Welcome back. It has been... Oh, what? That's an amazing start. Okay. We're playing as Bethany today. The wife has requested this one. We're kind of just chilling in the bedroom. And I'm like, yo, who should I play as today? And she said, Bethany. So we're going to be playing Bethany. Oh, that was close. But the good news for you guys potentially is I am now officially back in Germany. Our charity event that I flew over to Scotland for has been completed, and I can happily report that it went really well. Absolutely smashed it. If you tuned in at any point over the weekend, thank you so much. If you were able to donate, thank you so much. But we did put on a successful event in which we raised just over £5,000 for St Columbas Hospice back home in Edinburgh, a place extremely close to my heart. And it was a lot. It was a very, very stressful, a very long, somewhat painful weekend. And I say painful in the literal sense because wax strips were involved. Yeah, I don't even know where to fully start. I will say I'm going to do my best to leave a link to the live streams in the description of this video if you want to go check them out. Oh, health down is not good. The videos are going to be private. Well, I say private. They're going to be unlisted. So if you go to the live tab, you're not going to be able to see them. They just don't exist. But that is mainly just for YouTube algorithm optimization stuff. Health back. That is good. Let's go down to the next floor. But I absolutely loved it. It was good fun. Had some of my best friends with me, just causing chaos and raising funds for an amazing cause. That does take us now to... Oh, wow. You were way faster than I thought you would be. That takes us just over £30,000 raised over the last 9 years of fundraising. Which is just... It's crazy to think how much money we've raised for this cause, and I will be forever grateful to everybody who's ever gotten involved, no matter the size of how you got involved, whether you've watched for 5 minutes or you've donated, whether you've shared it with your friends, like anything like that. It means the world to me. Little portals. Sure. Descriptions are off again. I don't know why it does this. But I don't even... Should we just discuss what actually went on? Because, I mean, that could give you guys an idea as to what to go watch. Every year we will always start with an intro of sorts that sees me kind of discuss what the plan for the weekend is, kind of discuss the segments. That key would be nice. Can we get it? We got it. And then we started off with Fun with Flags, which I don't know why, but most people in the room didn't know what Fun with Flags was. And it's like, huh? People have heard of Big Bang Theory, but they just never watched the episodes with Fun with Flags. So, yeah, I don't know. Is what it is. But Fun with Flags was great. We got one of our Twitch moderators and someone who's actually edited a whole bunch of shorts for me here on YouTube. Jake, big shout out to you. You absolutely destroyed me with that quiz. I didn't know half the flags that were there. As it turns out, Edinburgh, my home city, has a flag. I did not know that. Glasgow has a flag. And it's just, yeah, it totally blew my mind. But it was a good quiz. I struggled, but it was good fun. After that, we had a bit of a weird one. The initial plan was to sort some alphabeti spaghetti... Angel room? Wait, how does Bethany work? We're definitely taking growth hormones. We're definitely checking out angel rooms. Trisagian or duality? I'll take Trisag. Let's go to the next floor. So I will say this is just a continuation of things. I've not like done my usual restart until we get something decent. And as long as we get a successful run, I can show you because we should be, because we're on a win streak. No, it was 4. But aye. So yeah, it was, the original plan was to sort alphabeti spaghetti, kind of sort all the letters, but I could not find any alphabeti spaghetti. So instead we ended up sorting beans and spaghetti hoops, which, yeah, I don't know. It was, I think I've done pretty well given the circumstance. Rotten Baby is great, but it was a bit of a weird one. After sorting alphabeti spaghetti, I do not remember what we done. I actually can't remember. We're gonna take Bossa. What did we do? It clearly can't have been that entertainment. Another angel room. Rosary beads. Sure, that's a tears up. Next floor. I will be honest, I'm just loading up the schedule. Ah, yeah, that's what it was. It was guess the language, which I just thought everything was Dutch, which I really shouldn't have, because a good friend of mine is Dutch, and he sounds nothing like that. But hey, it is what it is. Guess the language, good fun. That was put together by Cause, another close friend. And he absolutely destroyed me on that. It was very challenging, but it was good fun. We then moved on to the Nepalese culture section, in which I invited an old friend who I used to work with, and she came round, and for about 40 minutes or so, we discussed and kind of just questioned about, like, what is important within Nepalese culture. Are there any misunderstandings? Stuff like that. And then also got some henna tattoo artwork done. And honestly, Sadicha, if for whatever reason you're watching this video, you are so talented. And should seriously consider that as a job, to be honest. Anna got multiple compliments. We're just gonna use you to scoot them all up. Wait, what does that do? Let's jump in it. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Oh, cool. Sure. We'll use the chariot to grab that. And then we'll go in here. Yeah. Anna's been getting lots of compliments from people, and I'm pretty sure Emily will have as well. Sticha, very, very talented. But following on from that was the... I don't even know how to describe this. You kind of just have to see it to believe it. Every year we do a messy segment. Now, I don't mean like I do some stepovers and juggle a football. Not that kind of messy. I'm meaning disgusting foods coverage. That's probably a good way to describe it. For £5, people were able to put a topping of choice on top of me. Now, that in previous years has been a hot dog. We have done an ice cream sundae. A devil deal. I'll check it out. We're not going to take anything. But this year we done a churro. Now with the churro, I'm getting lost here. People could, as I say, pay £5 and then choose a topping of their choice. And then one of the team would put it on me. And boy, oh boy, did the team go nuts. I say the team go nuts. The donations went insane. We raised £775 in that 40-minute period alone. Which is just crazy to think about. Over the last few years, it has been the segment that gets the most amount of donations. Whilst not the most made in an hour, it's definitely the highest amount of donations. So I think you guys enjoy that. Next year is 10 years, so we'll be spicing things up. That's all I'll say. After the Docky Churro, I say after the Docky Churro, after the messy segment, I will always nip away to get cleaned up. The hospice are kind enough to let me shower, because it's desperately needed. Health up, thank you. And during that point, the team take over and they play typically a party game. I do think Gary is pretty keen on doing something else next year. I have no idea what. We are a week removed from the event, at least at the time of recording this. Yeah, we got a lot. Oh boy, go away. We got a lot of planning to do for next year. As I say, it's the big one. I do not like this room. Oh. We were originally going to be doing charades during the next section. Glass cannon, no thank you. However, with the volume of donations we had, there was actually quite a few incentives that we had to complete. That was including getting my hair done, getting my makeup done. There was something else. What was it? I do not remember. It's a foggy weekend. But basically, I just got a complete makeover. There was a heart there. Shortly after that, though, we did move on to GeoGuessr, which, on hindsight, didn't really go to plan. Oh, you are tempting. We get a bot fly here. So yeah, GeoGuessr didn't really work because it was just the one daily trial. I didn't realize that was a thing. We might come back for that. I want to check the shop out. So then we ended up playing a few wrestling quizzes as well. I got Gary involved because, well, he's better at that. Get him some time on the screen. Oh, that's good. After GeoGuessr, we done a section. I keep calling it section. Why? Segment. That part of me regrets. It's called "Where's That Smell Coming From?" And I had to guess where the smell was coming from. Emily and Michael absolutely smashed it. They done such an amazing job. They know what I like. They know what I don't like, and they got a lot of what I don't like. Yeah, that was something. I didn't really get much correct with that. I got a lot of it wrong. But they done good. Like, it was entertaining. I feel that is just not paying out. After Where's That Smell Coming From? And if you do get that reference, if you are watching via if you've come over from the Mugenic streams, you'll know exactly where that. Okay. We got a pedestal drop. But do we take it? I'm probably not going to get a reroll, but you never know. So yeah, what's that smell coming from? That was good fun. I think everybody enjoyed that. Seeing me squirm. Trying to figure out where the smell comes from. After that, we done some beer pong, which was so much fun. I think by this point, we were all just getting a bit, like, delirious and a bit away with the fairies, as you say in Scotland. Because Jane and I we're just chucking balls. This is a really rare room. Wow. We lost perfection. Is that the first time I've taken damage this run? I don't know. I don't think it is. No, in fact, we got hit by lust. Ignore me. Yar, yar, yar. But yeah, that was good fun. The beer pong. Also, yeah, no alcohol was involved. It was just like fun, innocent kind of challenges. Like pretend you're a T-Rex for 5 minutes, or like just do your best R2-D2 impression. Just loads of small fun things like that. We pretty much always go up. Euthanasia, I think, is the one. I'm not bothering with boss rush. Have we checked the shop out? We've not even found the shop. So that was good fun. And that was basically... no, that was the second last thing. The last thing was the how well do I know Germany? In fact, no, I did spell Germany on this. All weekend, I was being told, oh, you spelled... on the planning sheet that I spelled it. How well do I know German? It says Germany here. Anyway, that's just what it is. So my wife had put together a quiz that tested my German knowledge, and she had put £5 on the line for every question that I get correct. She would donate £5, and I can happily say we managed to, during that, raise £150 because I got 30 questions correct, which I'm pretty happy with. But that did end up finishing day one, and I think honestly, by the end of the day, we'd raised something insane like 2k, which blew my mind. Then moving on to day 2, we started off with our usual, as I do all the time, with the intro. What on earth? If people haven't managed to tune in the day before, I will give them a quick summary of what happened on day 1 and kind of the incentive. It's basically the same as day 1. But then day 2, we had a weird one, a challenging one, and I think I impressed people with my chopstick skills. If I was to have tried this like 3-4 years ago, I would have failed dramatically. I still failed, but hey. Oh, it's euthanasia doing that. Petrified poop is sick. I had to try and sort rice and peas with chopsticks. And yes, it was as challenging as it sounds. But I do think I found a new therapy session technique. Because, boy oh boy, it was relaxing. Weirdly relaxing. I thought it would be super stressful. I just realised I didn't take that secret room item, the inner child. To be honest, I am feeling pretty comfy, so I'm not too stressed. So that was good. Angel room is also good. Purgatory. I guess I'll take it. Fairly good fit. Defeated angels will drop angel room items. Yeah. I mean, sure. I'll take that just for the progress. What else you got? 2 claws. Doubles Isaac bombs. Sure. And it's empty. Sure, let's keep going. After rice and peas, we moved on to a music quiz in which... Oh, that was awful. In which I had prepared a music quiz. And we got Michael and Emily to test their music skills, test their music knowledge. There was definitely lessons learned from that. I didn't make it perfect. But we tried. They done a really good job though. Emily can be quite competitive, and I think Emily won, so that's good. After the music quiz, we played some Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, in which Alex from the hospice actually, she ended up playing along, which was good fun. X-Lax, sure. We're getting a lot of these hearts. That was good fun, as I say. A crawl space, sure. After Mario and Sonic, we played some German games, which, on hindsight, I didn't really explain them the greatest. I think there was a bit of confusion, but we got there, we had fun, that's the important bit. We done, if you've seen Schlag den Star, you will know it, that's awesome. I feel I'm not using the active item anywhere near as much ever since we got Monstro's Tooth. I gotta use it more. But yeah, that was good fun. Oh jeez. What? I got double tapped? Euthanasia is so good. So useful. After the German games, we done the most painful segment of the weekend, that being the Lego walk. And yes, that's exactly what it sounds like. For £2, anytime somebody donates £2, I will take, I can't see. I would take one step on the Lego. So if somebody donated £10, I took 5 steps. But then my wife got a message from my mother being like, the bank's not letting me donate. Can I send you money and you donate for me? And my wife was like, yeah, cool, that works. My mother donated £500 during the Lego walk. So I had to take 250 steps. I ended up only doing, I think it was like maybe 58 of them barefoot. Because boy, oh boy, was that painful. Extremely painful. But we done it, we managed it. I think people enjoyed it. Will we bring the Lego block back? Probably not. Pain levels a bit too much. Monstro, go away. Wait, that was good. Similar to the day before with the messy segment, I took a break, but then we came back. Oh boy, we came back and done some origami, which I don't know. It was visually very difficult to keep up with. Visually not the greatest, and I don't know. It kind of fell flat a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. Wow, that went down quick. Now, the segment I probably enjoyed the least. This should be worth it, right? I hope. Probably not. The world's just what I need. Oh, dude, come on. Was Guess the Foods. Again, a bit like the previous day, Mike and Emily had gathered a whole bunch of foods. And I had to, while blindfolded, guess which food they were putting in my mouth. Things become so much more difficult when you can't see stuff. Things that you think are super basic, super easy to find, it just no. What? Yeah, that was a tough one. I also had to guess where they were from as well, not just like the food itself. So that made things really, really challenging. For some reason, I guessed and thought that seaweed came from Sweden. I don't know why. Because I know it comes from Japan. I just... yeah. I wasn't thinking. Wasn't thinking very straight. I was kind of a little bit stressed, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. So I'm just not the best with foods in general. Of course, that's okay, game. But we got there. We got there. Yeah, I think everybody else in the room enjoyed it, and to be honest, watching it back, I can see it. It is entertaining. Sure. But in the moment, it's a bit like, nah, I'm not enjoying myself. Don't. Yeah, it was what it was, and I think we will probably bring that one back at some point. But after Guess the Food, we had the annual Cause quiz, as we call it. Cause, again, who done the Guess the Language quiz for us, prepared another quiz. And last year, I done a little too good, I think. Because this year Cause made the quiz a little difficult. To the point where I was getting, like, no questions right. So, look forward to Cause quiz number 3 for next year. Go away, go away! That was so close. Are you taking the mic? Full health, pal. Perfect. Oh boy. Yeah, that was good fun. What else? Moved on to giant snakes and ladders afterwards, which it was one of those. It was like it was either going to go really well or just really badly. And this was one segment that I think it did go really well. An absolute blast. It was super fun. Again, just playing a game with your friends, really. The board was massive. It was like 3 meters by 3 meters. But one thing that we've definitely learned for next year is I hadn't explained to my team how I want it to look. So Gary thankfully came up with an idea for the camera angles. And it worked. It looked really good. Super happy with it. I'd have probably tweaked the camera slightly, but that's me just being facetious. Going into the last room kind of works out perfectly because the final segment of day 2 was the karaoke stream. Karaoke. That was a lot of fun. A lot of energy. Again, Gary had suggested this for a little while. I was worried about the copyright. I don't know. I didn't see the proof of concept. I was worried about how it would look, etc. But it actually worked. A bit like that run worked, because that is now, as I will show you, 5 in a row. That Ease Mascara start was just pure luck. Day 2 ended absolutely amazingly. I think we were at like £3,420. Then the Sunday we came round, and it was just total chaos. And to cut a long story short, by the end of the Sunday, we'd done all the rest of our punishments, including hot chilies, bird's eye, and Scotch bonnet, a whole bunch of exercise, but we successfully raised. We hit our target of £5,000, but we actually just went slightly over it, raising it £5,025, taking the grand total over the last 9 years to 30,000 and change. I don't know the exact number, is the honest truth. Yeah, I just want to say thank you again for everybody who watched, who donated, who took part in the planning process, those who gifted prizes for us to give away. Absolutely amazing. I will be forever grateful to you all. And until next time, take it easy and keep playing Isaac.